It should be on there. What, are you looking through your PlayStation or?
No, my phone.
No, if you're shocking.
I'm gonna change the settings.
More sinister purposes than self-amusement.
Intriguing. Go on.
Blusterous personas like yours often reveal a deep...
You find it?
Makes my heart soar. Quite the poet. But you're right. It's beautiful.
Is that supposed to be one word or two words?
Try one, then try two. I have it as two.
Can't leave that here. You need to take it with you.
I like you. Cheek.
What?
Oh, my favorites.
It's just bringing up a cartoon.
Go to live stream, go to filter, go to your live streams. Here, I'll try and fix it.
Oh.
I'm gonna just send it through, if you have your phone.
Not this again.
A lot. I'll find it.
I need to get this dude by himself.
It's only about 10 seconds behind. Not even that.
That's the private eye I was telling you about. Remember when I told you that big ass castle?
All day, he pours emotion into that. You have a way with words, Stan.
Come on. I'm gonna get caught, I know I am, but fuck it. Why can't I just... Why am I incapable of fucking using the... This is why I just shoot people.
If you're dressed like a Detective 47, you might as well act the detective. I suggest you go talk to the butler.
Go in there. Nothing happened. No one saw anything. This is about it. That's what happened last time too. I tried to take him out right there, and they saw me.
What is it now?
Take that. Bro, I've completely lost myself in this house. This house is too big.
Looks like a fucking mansion on Red Dead.
It's a castle, my god. This shit is massive.
Are you ready to inspect the crime scene now?
You're supposed to go stealthy that whole
I am.
motherfucker.
Very well. If you follow
I mean, all these guys have assault weapons. I ain't gonna sit here and fight all these motherfuckers. It's like 10, it's like 5 shots and I'm dead. And all I got is a pistol.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You'll probably learn that the staged funeral
Hitman,
is
Hitman, my guy,
scheduled for
Hitman.
tomorrow.
I mean, the target's right there. I could just walk up there, shoot her right now, and have to fight my way out.
So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you.
Like I said, this is that stuff I was telling you about with his missions inside of the missions.
Gets out that Madame Carlyle
So
is
it's like
still
that dude you're
alive.
following.
I'll consider her death.
I don't have to do this. Like, yeah, I don't even have to follow him. I could shoot him in the back of the head right now and fight those two guards and probably die. But
The case
like I said,
concerns
there's
the death
for example.
to Zachary. Madame Carlyle's young.
God, my aim is fucking atrocious. It's so fucking sensitive. That's why I'm not fighting my way out of here.
What are you waiting for? Watch him out. Yeah.
Come on, this is supposed to, you're not supposed to kill me, man.
Pick up their weapons.
You can. Yeah, you can pick up their weapons, but mine's the only one that's like suppressed. Like I have like the only damn near suppressed gun, I think. I don't know. I haven't checked their guns. I'm trying to. There it is. Like I said, there's multiple ways you can play this. Like if I got away, I could just, you know what I'm saying? Like I could straight up just kill the butler right now and just run out and go get a different disguise.
Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his
I
bed
got to
this
taste
morning.
of this.
The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you finish your investigation.
I got
of crime
research.
scene. This is Mr. Zachary.
No. I just
Yeah,
To my right.
no. I saved it. I saved it right before I just shot everybody.
A locked room murder mystery 47.
I didn't want to
I trust
restart
you'll
all
get
that
to the
shit.
bottom of this. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Need to go down. This is what I was talking about when I told you that mission that I knew about, where you can like go around and investigate all the family members to see who killed that guy in the bed. You hear me, Mason?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the mission I was talking about.
Concern right now is boredom. He's too young to appreciate the spectacle of mother screwing up.
You should ain't even fully downloaded yet.
No, mine's done already. When I left, I put my shit in rest mode so I could just come back and finish. This is the second mission. I wouldn't have been able to get this far if I didn't,
He has
you know.
nothing to worry about.
Can I not talk to you? I'm supposed to talk to you. Do I have to go back to the butler already? Oh my god. Fuck it.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done.
Good today, sir.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
That means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself
Oh.
as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi.
Dana
I
White
was
was
alone
fucking me.
in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that
I
I
trained
prepared.
for Kevin Lee and now he
It's
pulled
a
out.
list of the possible
They
suspects.
want me to fight Jesse Gaethje. They want me a 3.5-star fighter, Lee.
Here come the leg kicks.
Oh no.
There's like 15 letter openers.
This is very useful information, 47. A quick look. So
Alright.
how does one solve a murder mystery, 47?
Do you hear the background
Motive
like in
means
my
an
video?
opportunity, I believe.
Yeah.
May
It's
I
like 5
suggest you
seconds
ask the
behind.
suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
I just want to make sure you're getting part of the story, that's all.
Your old Womp is in a bit of a snag. 16-year-old received 28 intimate pictures of sexual character.
Jesus.
Sorry, sir, but you're just making me feel a little uncomfortable now, okay?
Bro. Why can't I talk to you?
Ah, she should have gone with a better surgeon.
Fuck it.
Symmetry, Emma.
You're giving me a headache.
Emma Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here.
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Gregory Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I had quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all?
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle. But who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Anything else?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Hey, good to see you.
Rebecca Carlisle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room. And
Yeah, I
went
was not ready
straight
for
to bed
this yet.
afterwards. I don't know about Emma.
Jesus.
She did act a bit strange.
Wow.
You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitman?
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler,
Yeah, just
leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Patrick Carlisle. Can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine,
What?
give us some privacy, would you?
Thank you.
Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. So, is that it?
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexa used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mum. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. If that's all, I think I'll...
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary tops himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Well, that's officially the first time I've closed my app since you fought on here.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
Dude, I don't know how you get entertainment like this. I don't know how you play a game like this.
Rosie,
I can't.
you need to forget about Patrick.
What?
No good's gonna come of it.
I don't know. It's just not enough action for me.
When you play again, it's always action. I mean, sometimes a game like this, kind of fun to me. I don't know. I need a fucking crowbar. Jesus.
So 41 guests will attend the funeral tomorrow. There's still a lot to see to, but we're in good time, I think.
Fake funeral tomorrow. Zachary found dead upstairs today. Death is everywhere. I never thought
This is
of it.
$60 game?
God,
Yeah.
such a big responsibility having a baby. I have to protect it, right?
Trying to find a crowbar. Did I pass one up earlier, Mason? Do you know?
I can't see that close.
I know.
On top of everything, Rosie thinks she's in love with young Patrick. I mean, that's a breaking heart happening if I ever saw one.
Poor thing.
And that detective asked to come here. Madame Carlisle must believe Zachary was...
Do I know you? I don't know you. What's this guy's problem? Is he your mate?
So I took something on the ground and y'all mad about it? Jesus Christ. That's why I needed the crowbar.
Painkillers. Lethal if you use enough of them.
But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlisle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47? Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world.
Damn it.
That he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself. Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings. Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
You always led by example rather than by...
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here.
See, every mission differs from mission to mission, so...
Came along for a nightcap.
I mean, it's like one of the longer missions I've actually played, so...
This whole thing upsetting, and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. If that's all?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca, they had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. Anything else I can...
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me. You always led by example rather than by words and meaningless gestures.
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
No power.
I'll never get how the Ritz all the fun for a pretend.
So, Madame Carlyle wants a picture taken.
I don't believe for a second Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Yes, sure. But he was upset, believing...
Let's save my game real quick.
Sister was dead.
I'd say worried about it.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
You see what I'm doing, Mason? Damn, I can't carry 2 things of poison. Stupid. Hmm.
Like, I don't know. I can't take Gaethje down. He denies every single fucking takedown attempt. It's crazy. He wrote judo to everything.
Am I an asshole because I'm gonna poison like everybody in this bitch? Poison the water bottle.
You could try. Rosie told me Rebecca has a really cool saying, though. It takes a damn fine man to replace no man.
Hello there, sir.
Oh, the bell. Better be Mother explaining what the hell's going on.
That is Alexa Carlyle, unofficial leader of the Provenance Partners, and last one to be alive.
Somebody should document this historic moment. Mother apologizing for a major cock-up. Both firsts, I believe.
In my own time, Gregory. I'll wait till everybody is here.
Can't find the butler now, damn it.
Alright, y'all be out here tomorrow, man.
Alright, bro, be easy.
First, Zachary's sudden death is a great tragedy, but also a great inconvenience, as it happened just now. I'm dealing with the situation in a discreet and efficient way, and I expect your cooperation in all related matters.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
I have a lot on my plate and need to focus on sorting everything out, so please do not disturb me with your petty concerns. You are all adults, and as part of the this is a chance for you to show what you are.
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Hey, how are you?
This is Madame Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
Yeah, hey, bro.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
The butler, Mr. Fernsby, killed Zachary.
Fernsby? Oh, you've got that wrong. He would never do such a thing. He is the most loyal man I have ever met.
I found pills in his office that matches the poison that killed your brother. Furthermore, I found Zachary's notebook, half burned, in Mr. Fernsby's fireplace. It showed that Zachary intended to publish a written confession to a murder the two of you committed nearly 50 years ago. The murder of your older brother, Montgomery.
That's outrageous. We did no such thing.
No need to feign innocence. I know a killer when I see one, and my discretion is assured. The papers also described how Mr. Fernsby helped you stage the murder of Montgomery as an accident. I believe he killed Zachary not to be exposed as an accomplice to murder.
Sweet Fernsby. You are wrong, Mr. Whitmer. He did not do it to protect himself. He did it to protect the Carlyle legacy. Mr. Fernsby, like myself, understands that sacrifices must be made to secure stability and prosperity. Mr. Whitmer, I'd appreciate it if your findings never leave this room. I understand Fernsby's actions, and there is no need for them to have more consequences than they already have. Fernsby was very fond of Zachary, and I'm sure his decision will haunt him to the day he dies. About your reward, have you considered an amount?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Arthur Edwards, the Constant. That must mean you're... I expected you'd show up. But you're not here to kill me. If you were, you would have already. The enemy of my enemy, I suppose. You can have it. You earned it.
file you want is in the safe. Good hunting. I need some privacy.
How are you, sir?
Thank you.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle. Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Did we lose the target? Hey, you. What's the problem here?
I can't forget his eyes. So swollen, it didn't even look like Zachary.
Okay. See what that was. You're free to engage any tangos that might appear.
No problem.
Hey! Do we have an owner for this?
Security detail at a staged funeral event tomorrow. That'll be a first.
Something bad must have happened to Madame Carlyle before it sounds like this. She's a great woman. Not strong, intelligent, in mind. You must. Sam? Did they call all of you in today? I've never seen some... What?
I'll have a look. Stay here. Have a cigarette.
Seven.
everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
Diana can't help you. You need to find her. She allowed to do it. I wish that you were time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah?
How about now? Over here! Cover me! Walk away!
Or what? You gonna take us all on? Damn it.
Tell the Constant to start running!
You think you've won? 47's up. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
A delusion. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we can help each other. And I meant it. I look forward to your call.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.